Welcome to another episode of Vision Angling. So today I brought myself down to another local beach. Target again is a few ray. It's quite a nice little beach here. We got today forecast a pretty stiff northwesterly wind. So we've come down to a nice little area with a bit of shelter. As you can see behind, got a nice cliff behind us. And yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, this particular mark is pretty good in the summer, late spring, summer, for nice big undulates. You get a lot of small eyes run through here. Not so many spotties, but you do get a good run of fish. If you fish close in as well on some sort of bigger tides, towards the top of the tide, and you're fishing sort of whole squid or big peeler crab baits, you can get some really big bass out of here. Yeah, so we're going to see how we get on. High tide tonight's about 10:30, so we're just going to plug on. Just ray baits again, just persevere with them, and yeah, fingers crossed we can bring you back with a few fish. Cheers. So just before I'm going to do a little bait up here, I'm just going to show you one of my rigs. I say we're running there a pulley dropper. I say I've got that just over 4 feet. And this one here is made out of 94 pound Yuki Invisible, and that's the same. I've got the same on my rig body and my shock leader. It's 94 pound, but it's quite a low diameter line, so compared to like your sort of 60 pound Amnesia or even the 40 pound Amnesia, it's not a great deal difference in the diameter of the line. On the business end there, I've got a Sakuma Manta Extra in a 4.0, and that is followed up by a Cedra octopus hook in a 4.0. Absolutely fantastic hooks for your pennels. They are really, really sharp. So I mean, if anyone likes the sort of chinoos and stuff like that, these hooks are a massive favourite of mine, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people that use them will agree they are fantastic hooks. So this one here is just going to go for a single sand eel first cast. We're going to whack it on out there, wait for the sun to go down a little bit more, and then we'll start putting out the cocktail baits and seeing what we can find. And yeah, fingers crossed we get into a few.
Right guys, Ben's down there now. He's just had a very positive bite. I believe he's got a fish on, so I hope we're going to get this for you. I'll run down and give him a hand, hope to land this fish. Cheers.
Right, well I don't know if you got any of that footage there, but just had a lovely pull over, ratchet pulled out a nice little bit of line, pulled into it, and the fish just swam in. So we had a right little tussle trying to catch up with the fish. I eventually caught up with it. Lovely little small-eyed ray. We just popped it on the scales there, it went £6.5. So not a monster by any means, but very happy catch. I say it's been quite quiet up till now, but yeah, that fish took a single sand eel. It was out there for no more than 5 minutes. Very positive pull, plenty of line out, and yeah, cracking fish. So we're going to get a couple of stills, and then we'll get this one popped back.
Right then everyone, I'm just going to run you through one of my little bait ups here. What I've brought down today is something that I've used a few times now. Get it off the float that we get our bait from. It's something that I've not had great success on, so I brought it down just on a whim, just to try it in a new venue really. And what it is prawns. I don't know if you can see that. Inside the head of the prawn there, it's been injected with crab cut. Crab's not something that we'd actually use too much down here on our beaches, but I thought for the rays and everything else, the prawn might be a good one. The crab carp, just that little bit of extra scent as well. So yeah, like I said, I've not had great success on them so far. Tried them at Chesil, in the Bristol Channel as well, we tried them, but you know, not to great success. So just gonna work this one on for you and just show you how I do it. So I like to take just the end of the tail off there, just stop it flapping about in the tide and whatever. You get me hook using a 3/0 Varavas Big Mouth Extra for my main hook. Just nick it about half a thumb lengths up in the back there, turn, and then just thread it on down and just pop the hook out somewhere close to the bottom there, and then good old bait elastic around a few times just to get that hook to hold for a minute, and then up. So a few times around the line. Said before, I don't like putting too much around the top of the line. It saves time when it comes back in. We'll worry about picking all the elastic off. And back down around the shank of the hook, making sure that hook's nice and secured in place. And then a couple more times around the eye, and then snap it off. And then with the pennel hook, just a 2/0 for the pennel hook. Same again, Varavas Big Mouth Extras. And then I always go straight in the top, and then poke him just out, just at the top of his belly, pull that tight, and there is how I bait that up. We say it's not something that we use regularly, it's not something we've had great success on, and to be quite honest, it's not something I've seen quite a bit of. So if any of you guys have ever tried it or had any success on it, drop a note in the comments, let us know where you fished, what you've caught and how you got on with them. Cheers.
Just managed another little ray. See it there, nice little small eye. It's the second one of the night for myself. Other than that, it's been pretty quiet, to be honest. I managed a small little rockling earlier, and that's been it. But yeah, we were hoping for a few more fish, to be honest. The tide was nice. The wind was a little bit annoying earlier on, but yeah, we're not going to bother weighing this one. Probably only a couple of pounds, but I'll get a little picture and we'll get it popped back. Cheers.